Welcome. Thank you for connecting wherever you are joining us from. I appreciate you. I welcome you to this very program wherever you are joining from. Welcome. Thank you so much for connecting. Thank you for joining wherever you are connecting us from. We appreciate you and we welcome you to this amazing program. Thank you for joining. Please like and share on your platform. Like and share to family and friends. Like and share to everyone that is close to you. We must continue to send this message across, and the world must hear us, whether they like it or not. They must hear us. They try to stop us, they try to cage us, but the more they try, the more we continue to make waves and send the informations across. We are unstoppable. The Biafran people are unstoppable. Let them continue their blackmail, their propaganda, and all their lies. They cannot stop us. As long as Chukwu Kabiama lives, we will continue to make exploits, we will continue to stand our ground, and we remain unstoppable. Thank you for joining. Please like and share on your platform. Like and share to family and friends. Share to anyone that is close to you. Like and share so that people can join us on this very program. Share on your platform. Share to family and friends. Mode. Share to everyone that is close to you. Keep sharing so that we can get this message across. We must continue. Welcome, Amuzie Simon. Thank you so much for joining. Emenike, thank you for joining. I appreciate every one of you that is connecting. Please like and share. Like and share so that we can be able to reach to as many people as possible. Welcome. Thank you for joining. I appreciate you. I welcome you. I thank you for spending your time with me. Thank you for giving me your time. Some of you are in your morning. Some are still on your bed while you are listening. Some are already out there on their daily activities. Some is just their early morning. I appreciate you for spending your time to look into this program. May my beloved sister Diana, thank you so much for being there for me all the time. You are always there. Thank you so much, Diana. I appreciate you. May Chukwu continue to guide you, protect you, bless you abundantly. May the blessings of Chukwu continue to locate you at all times. Thank you for that support.
It's not to come to pass that heaven and earth will cease to exist. You opened your mouth to bless mankind to the coming of Yahweh Yeshua, who came here and said, let your kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven. Those words can never be in vain because they are anchored upon your holiness and your magnificence. That is why in the end we know that Biafra will come, that these children that we have given birth to all over the world, and their children, and their children, and their children, as long as they give birth to them and they are Biafrans, they will worship you in truth and honesty. Through this very work we are doing, mankind will come to understand you. Let your miracle be wrought in our lives. Let us witness and behold your magnificence, your holiness, your mystery, and your grace under our command. O Lord of hosts, we call upon you. We call upon you to heal. We call upon you to provide succor to those of them who are inconsolable. We ask you to come and strengthen those who are weak. We ask you to restore hope where there is hopelessness. We ask you for inclusion where there is destitution. We ask you for one brotherhood, one camaraderie, one bone, one blood, and one flesh of your children. The Efiks and the Bibios, the Izon, the Shekiri, the Isobos, and also those of them from Isoto. We are traveling all the way to the lands of Igala. We are moving on from there to Idoma, to Igede, to the territories of the Igbo land. All these places we dedicate unto thee. All these lands of yours, we ask you to cover it with your mercy. Because Biafra will come, and when it does, we will dance on the streets. I'm telling you, by the time that we are done, humanity will think that we are mad, we are drunk in your glory, and rightfully so, because your kingdom will come to rest upon this very earth. That very kingdom is the unadulterated, non-negotiable sovereignty of the Republic of Biafra, that your will may be fulfilled in our time. All this we pray, all these we ask for, in no other name apart from that name that belongs to you.
You see, I appreciate everyone once again that have decided to join us on this very program today. I thank you with all my heart. I acknowledge your presence, and my respect goes to every single one of you that has connected to this program. I give my sincere respect to every one of you. I thank you for your support. Thank you for your effort. Thank you for being there for me all the time. Thank you for giving me that strength to move on. Without you, I cannot do much. It is your presence that is making me to go this far. It is your presence that is keeping me to stand up to this minute. I appreciate you as you join this very broadcast. I welcome Emenike. Thank you so much for joining, Emenike. I welcome you once again. Amuzie Simon, thank you so much for joining. You are always here. I appreciate you so much. My beloved sister, Diana, I thank you so much for joining. Ibanda Tati, thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you so much. And every other person that is out there joining me on this platform, whether you are commenting or not commenting, your presence is felt. I respect you so much. And I pray that Chukwu Okukabiama will guide and protect you. More especially, my respects go to everyone that is watching this program from Biafra land. I pray that Chukwu Okukabiama will continue to guide you, protect you, and secure you. We have come once again to do what we know how to do best. Remember, in this very platform, in case you are here for the very first time, this is a platform that is standing with the Biafra Republic in exile. Eze Walangwa, thank you so much for joining, Eze. I appreciate you. If you are joining us for the very first time, this is a platform that is standing for the Biafra Republic in exile under the command of our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, and on the supreme command of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is where we stand. In this very platform, we don't come here to preach hate. We don't come here to instigate violence. We don't come here to steal lies. We don't come here to push propaganda. What we do here is that, most importantly, the major thing we do here is to encourage Biafrans. We come here on daily basis to encourage Biafrans to stand firm on their rights. The right to self-determination, the right to self-defense, and the right to life. These are inalienable rights. Rights that you must not give out, no matter the circumstances or situation. No matter the attack, no matter who is involved. These are the rights that you must not gamble with. You must not let it go to anybody. It doesn't matter who the person is. You must not play with this right. And we are here to remind you to hold strong on those rights. You are not committing any crime by demanding for self-determination. You are not committing any crime by engaging in self-defense. You are not committing any crime by holding your right to life. These are rights that every human being on the planet Earth enjoys. You must have to enjoy it. Where the Biafrans found themselves in the Zoological Republic, They have been made to believe that when they fight for their rights, they are committing offense. Everything that have turned against them, every policy have been against them. And some people have begun to believe that it is wrong to fight for their freedom. I am here to remind you, to tell you that fighting for your freedom is the best thing you can do for yourself as a human being living on the planet Earth. It is not just for the Biafran. Anybody living on the planet Earth, the best you can do for yourself is to have your freedom. It is only when you have your legitimate freedom you can talk of a genuine progress and success. It's only when you have your freedom that you can talk for a genuine security, genuine prosperity, genuine safety, genuine economic growth. You can only have this when you have your freedom. That is why it is very important that you stand your ground and continue to stand. Do not allow anybody to take away that right from you, the right to freedom. So today we are here once again, defending the of that right. But they must hold it, guide it jealously. Do not allow anybody to take it away from you because it is your right. I welcome you. Thank you for joining. Can you hear my voice?
Yeah.
Thank you for joining.
Good morning.
Good morning. You're welcome. Thank you for joining the program. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for joining.
Yeah, I really appreciate what you guys are doing.
Thank you.
You guys are doing a good job.
Thank you. Yeah, you are very much welcome. We are doing what we are supposed to do, and as we are doing it, it's a selfless service. Every one of us is playing a role. You that you are there supporting, you are actually doing something also. By you coming up here to encourage me and stand with me, talk to the Biafrans is also a very wonderful work you're doing. Without you out there, it will be difficult for all of us to continue to broadcast at all day. Every of our media warrior that is standing with the Biafra Republic desire, standing on the truth. We need that courage. We need that support from every one of you, both those who are sharing our videos, those who are supporting us on platforms, those who are coming from time to time to speak to Biafrans through our platforms. All those are what we are supposed to be doing in the part of the radical evangelism, which our Prime Minister ordered us to engage in. And that is what we are doing. Today is another day that we have marked out to come and speak about the Biafran restoration. So we are here doing what we know how to do best. So anyone that has any contribution to make, if you have anyone to say to Biafrans, feel free, you click the link, I will bring you in, then you can make your speech. But while you are in making your speech, make sure you make it in a very civil way. In this platform, we don't insult people, no matter, even if they have a different view from us. We only try to educate them and make them understand. And if they have a superior argument, why not? Of course, we are going to take their argument and make use of it. That is the essence of coming online on a daily basis, to create this opportunity where even so many people who don't understand what is going on or who has an idea can bring in that idea. As you are watching, most of those that are under the Biafra Republic Government Exile in our platforms, our Prime Minister Simon is following up and he sees what we are doing, he is hearing. If you want to send a message across to him, by you coming up on this platform to make your own view, it is something. Oh, my beloved brother Maxwell, good to see you, my beloved brother Maxwell. Thank you so much. Good to see you. In YouTube now, we've gotten a new system. They have allowed us to invite people in. So the link is there. If you are free, you can equally click the link and join me. That's my wonderful brother and a Biafran. I don't call him. Sometimes he introduces himself as a Ghanaian Biafran, but I see him as my brother, as a Biafran. He's always here joining and supporting. I appreciate you, my beloved brother Maxwell. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. You are a formidable person that we must not look away from. Each time I see you or hear from you, it's a very great honor, and I can't pass by without mentioning your name. So I appreciate you, my beloved brother. Thank you so much for joining. And every other Biafran that is out there listening and watching, please feel free to make your opinion and say whatever you have in your mind to say as a contribution, as an advice, or as a word of encouragement at all time, whenever you have the time. Thank you for joining. My beloved brother Maxwell, can you hear me? Can you hear me? I think my brother Maxwell is not yet connected. Let us wait until when he's connected, then he can equally speak to Biafran people. So today, I have come to choose a topic that is targeted at the Biafrans on encouragement, to let the world know, and also Biafrans and everybody that cares, that the Biafran Republic government in exile, under the command of our Prime Minister, Master Simon Ekpa, is unstoppable. Our project of the restoration of Biafra is unstoppable. Get used to it. The project of restoration of Biafra is unstoppable. If you are one of those who has been given the contract in one way or the other, thank you so much, my beloved brother Maxwell. Good to see you.
Thank you. Thank you, brother Mazi Chicks.
Thank you so much. It's really amazing to always have you around.
I am so happy. I'm so happy, being here this morning. But it's like this stream is different from the normal one we used to use.
Yeah,
This one,
this one is a new system that was introduced by YouTube. You can now invite directly without using an extra stream. You just invite directly from YouTube. So
okay. The only thing is that it has a maximum of one person or in a studio or something like that. Because I tried to join when the other one was speaking. They told me that the limit has been exceeded.
Yeah, I think it's one person, just one alone. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. God bless you for this great work. And I sincerely apologize. Was it yesterday or day before yesterday? I couldn't join since the Linda TV show, this program, and you as well.
Yeah.
I wrote on her page, I said, I am very, very sorry. I could not remember because of so many things I was trying to attend that day. Thank you for having me, and good morning to all great sons and daughters of Biafra land, in Biafra land, and in the diaspora. The God Almighty Chukwukika Abiyama is, happy. Is very, very happy for what we are doing for our people. It is not a bad call. It is the call for justice, equity, and freedom of our people. We refuse to die. We refuse to allow any stranger to come in, to desecrate our land. And I say kudos to that. And that same God that has brought us this far made people like me who doesn't have the original blood of Biafra in them to come in, will always see us through. I say, may God continue today. This is morning. As you set up this morning to do your daily activities, may God Almighty bless and protect you. And whatever that you have lost in the process of fighting for the cause of Biafra, may God replace it for you in 100-folds, especially those in Biafra land. Especially those in Biafra land. We feel for you. We know what you are going through. But at the end of the all, God will surely see us through. Thank you so much. I say, may God bless Nnamdi Kanu, wherever he is. That great son of Biafra land, the great son of the African soil, and the great son of the world that has let us come to this, come this far. May God continue to bless and blind the eyes of the enemies of Simon Ekpa, the Prime Minister of Biafran Republic in exile. May God bless the eyes of the enemies against every one of you, the media warriors, the cabinet members. May God protect all of you and guide you in everything. Thank you so much.
Thank you, my beloved.
God bless you.
Bless you more. Thank you so much, my brother. I appreciate you. Your presence is highly recognized, and we appreciate you. And Biafrans have been missing you. Myself in particular, I've been missing you a lot, because each time I'm on a platform with you, I really, really, really do feel fine and feel better and feel great. I'm so happy, and Biafrans also are happy to see you, and I thank you for that quick one. It's morning time. So many of us are busy in one way or the other. It's a time that people are preparing to go to their work and other, but still, Biafrans are giving me that very opportunity. It's a thing of joy. You see, when we see the commitment of Biafrans, when we see how committed Biafrans are, when we see how moved Biafrans are, it gives us courage to speak more. That is the reason why I will never stop. I have already chosen my career in Biafra. I will be in the media. I am not going to stop. Even when Biafra have come, I will still be in the media, because after the coming of Biafra, we have a lot of work to do. Let me tell you, the media of Biafra, we have a lot of work to do, because we will continue this sensitization. A lot of our people have been corrupted in their mind. A lot of people are still having that zoological mentality, and it will take time for it to get out of their head. So even after we have gotten Biafra, we will continue on this very part of media and continue to sensitize our people, educate our people, until finally we are fully liberated. So as long as we remain on this very process, I will be on the media, do my own part, and you that is on comment section, you are doing your own part by sharing. As you are sharing the program, you are supporting, clicking and joining and giving support to the Biafran people, you are doing a wonderful work, and Chukwu will continue to reward every one of us. My fellow Biafrans, as I was saying, it is now clear, very, very clear, very, very clear that Biafra has come. You know, for those who have been having doubt for a very long time, some who have been asking questions, if you are genuinely a Biafran, or even if you are not a genuine Biafran, but you are sincere to yourself, you care about humanity. When you look at the Biafra of today and the agitation, you will know that we have made tremendous gain. When you see the process we have gone, how far we have gone, and the achievements that the Biafra Republic of Israel have done through Mazi Simon Ekpa and every one of you in a very short time, the progress that we made so far because of you that is watching me, because of the leadership of Mazi Simon Ekpa and the Biafra Republic of Israel. When you see the achievement that we made, are you not yet convinced that Biafra will come? Biafra is going to come even faster than we expected. It is going to come. It will be, when I say it is going to come, it will seem as if it is far. It has come already. We are only waiting for the pronunciation. You know, our prime minister, he doesn't just open his mouth and say a thing until when it becomes very, very much obvious and visible to every human being. There are still some people who are having their doubt. There are also some people who still want to see before they believe. There are still some doubting Thomas. And we are waiting. I believe that our prime minister is waiting for those doubting Thomas to see things before their very own eyes, before the announcement will be made. The restoration of Biafra is almost completed. We are on the last phase of it. Those of you who have said over their dead body would Biafra come, oh, I don't know what you're waiting for. If you have not purchased your casket, you can open up GoFundMe. Let us help you and contribute money for your casket. Because Biafra has come. Those of you who are saying that over their dead body, some of them, they say that instead of Biafra to come through Mazi Simon Ekpa, let it not come, let them perish. I don't know what they are waiting for. That time has come. Help your family and your well-wishers and save them the cost of your casket. Because the Biafra we have been dreaming about and talking about has finally arrived. Today, every lies, every propaganda, every deception of this department of saboteur is dead and buried. They have no lies anymore. What lie again are they going to tell you? I am asking, if you are a genuine Biafran, you are from the old southeastern region, and at this point in time, you are not looking towards your own nation called Biafra, it means you are not human. It means you are very irresponsible. It means you don't care about your own life, let alone your unborn children. Every genuine Biafran that has the Biafran blood flowing in the vein, wherever you are on the planet Earth today, if you say you are not seeing clearly the achievement have been made and the Biafra appearing before your own eyes, if you say you are not seeing the sun rising heavily in a speed, I don't know when you're going to see it. I don't know when you're going to see it. Even when you are pretending not to see it, our enemies are seeing it and seeing it very clear. The international communities are seeing it very clear. The Department of the Saboteur, every one of them, they are seeing the coming of Biafra clearer than ever. And for some of you who are saying that you're waiting for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to come out before you will pursue your freedom, shame on you. Shame on you. But for those of you who say you will wait, you still have an opportunity. You still have opportunity because we still have a lot of things to do. The earlier you wake up now and pick up your responsibility, begin to do something. Begin to do something before Mazin Nani cannot join us. Start now to begin to reclaim your name. The better for you. For those of you who have decided to withdraw from the sponsorship of the struggle, you have decided to withdraw your finance from supporting the struggle, and you say you're waiting for Mazin Nani to come out before you do it. If by today, as you're watching me, you are still one of those, you have an opportunity to change it now. If you don't, believe you me, your situation might be worse than those who are sabotaging already. Because that thing you are doing is actually an act of sabotage. You do not know the reason why Chukwu Okakame placed that wealth in your hand and told you to pursue your freedom and make sure that it comes. For every wealth that comes into your hand, there is a reason why Chukwu Okakame placed that wealth in your hand. It is not because you are too smart. It is not because you are the most intelligent. It is not because you are the luckiest. There is a reason why Chukwu Okakame opened the gate of blessing for you and begin to pour wealth into your own hand. Some of you answered that call initially, and all of a sudden, I wouldn't blame you. So many things happened. The evil men came inside and they begin to use the struggle as their personal career. They begin to use it as a means of extorting money from Biafrans. So if you're checking out, I wouldn't blame you. But after several years, it is 2 years now. At this point in time, every necessary proof you need have been given to you. Every proof you need to see to know that actually the Biafra Republic of Israel, under the control of our Prime Minister Samanekwa, is sincere and working towards freedom of Biafra. Every proof you need have been shown. I don't know what you'll be waiting for anymore. I don't know the excuse you will give today. It has become very, very clear to the blind, to the deaf and dumb, including the saboteurs who have been sabotaging. Today, they have no lies anymore to tell. Their lie has been crushed completely. They don't have any word again to say. They don't have any single argument anymore. These were the people who came and tell you that Master Simon Ekpa is working for the government. That was their national anthem. That Master Simon Ekpa is working for the Nigerian government. Even when they knew that they were the people who are dancing on the same, they are dancing in the same stage, eating the same pot and dining with the government. They accuse our Prime Minister of working for the government. That accusation go on, and some people who are ignorant tend to believe them. But at a point in time, that very argument died a natural death. You saw every forces in this world channel their energy on bringing down our Prime Minister. Is he working for them and they are channeling their energy on him? Of course, definitely no. But some people who don't have enough information tend to believe them. They said he's working for them. They say he's an agent of the zoo. But today, the same people who turn around to accuse him are the people today who are working for the Zoological Republic. They are the people today who will come and preach to you about political solution. Some of them have come out and tell us that except we work for the politicians, that we cannot have Biafra. Live from the pit of hell. That is how deranged some of them are. That is how insane some of them are. That is how uneducated some of them. That is how uninformed and deceitful some of them are. You call yourself a Biafran, a freedom fighter, and you say until you bow down and begin to lick the shoe of your slave master, that is the only way you can get your freedom. I have never had this before. Every time we hear about freedom, what we hear from people is fight for your freedom and get it. Everywhere that people have been set free, what we hear that people fought for their freedom and they took it. We have never had that people beg for their freedom and they get it. We have never had that people begin to cry for their freedom and they get it. It has been a fight. And today, they began to translate different lies and propaganda, and some people who are ignorant tend to fall to that direction. But finally, here are we today. When they push that and push that and push that, and they see that Master Simon Ekpa is formidable. And most important is that when your way pleases Chukwu Okakame, he will make everything easy for you. When your way pleases Chukwuka, even your enemy will begin to advertise you. And that is what is happening. The enemies of Biafra are the ones today advertising Biafra. You see the Zuluka Republic, they went to Russia to go and tell Russian government that Biafra is not dead. They said that the prime minister of Biafra Republic government is not the leader of Biafra struggle. Saying that alone shows that Biafra is alive and never dead and will never ever die. They are thinking that we're going to bring down Biafra, and they went and exalted Biafra. They put Biafra on the first stage and they elevated our prime minister once again. As if that is not enough. We were here watching them. And they went their gara. They want to go and join BRICS. And BRICS trashed them. In Africa today, I can tell you, Nigeria is not a country. They are not recognized anywhere. They are not seen anywhere as recognized. All thanks to the formidability of the Biafra Republic government in exile under our Prime Minister, Master Simon. There is nothing anybody can say today against Biafra that can stand. The truth of the restoration of Biafra is so clear, even to the dead, to the blind, and the deaf. The only way to our freedom is for us to fight for it. When they preach that lie against us, that they say that people who are standing with Master Simon Ekpa, that they are working for the government, that the Biafra Republic government is working for the government, even when they know it's a lie from the pit of the hell. The Biafra Republic government in exile is working seriously, daily, night and day, tirelessly, every second to make sure that Biafra becomes a reality. The Biafra Republic government in exile went ahead to form de facto government in whole land. We engage in all administration. The cabinet we have formed, functioning with human being, not ghost. People that have identity, have a name, have an address. You can call them, you can relate to them. They came out in their numbers. Those people that Mazen Nandekano prayed for in Israel. Mazen Nandekano said when he got to Israel, he went and he prayed and asked Chukwuka to send him those who are meant for this mission. He prayed and cried and cried. After he escaped from Nigeria in 2015, he cried in Israel and said, Chukwuka, give him people that will restore this kingdom if it is your mission. And Chukwuka told him that when the time comes, that he's going to send those who were born for this mission from their mother's womb. He told them that when the time comes, I am going to send you those who were born from their mother's womb for this mission. And when that time came, everyone began to arrive. And I tell you, we are in that time. You that is watching me on the comment section, you that is there supporting the Biafra Republic of Desire, you are one of those born for this mission. If you are standing and supporting the Biafra Republic of Desire, you are supporting Master Simon Ekpa in one way or the other. You are supporting the ESN. Today, you are one of those born for this mission, because that time that Chukwu came and talked about has come. And he gave us a leader in Master Simon Ekpa. Unstoppable. Unstoppable. Every single propaganda you push against him, elevate him to the highest level. Every single propaganda you cook up against Master Simon Ekpa, it will be turned around to his own favor. That's why I tell you that when the word of a man pleases Chukwuka, even your enemies will be working for you unknowingly. And that is what we see today. It is only Master Simon Ekpa that I have seen that when you speak evil against him, when you push a propaganda against him, he will help you to promote that propaganda. I have only seen that strategy with Master Simon Ekpa, our prime minister, the prime minister of Biafra. Even when people who doesn't have a view, when they speak evil against our prime minister, he will help them to advertise it in his own platform, where you have millions of followers watching. And for every step the enemies take, they catapult him to the highest level. You see, when they were saying they attack Master Simon Ekpa, just the way they attack Mazen Nandekano. They blackmailed Mazen Nandekano when he bought a transmitter to transmit informations and communications to Biafra land.
They blackmail Mazen Nanikan that they say he has sold. They say they were collecting defense funds. That Mazen Nanikan has stolen defense funds. Even when they were people who were accusing him, they are not paying the defense funds. You had a blackmail of defense fund. Defense funds that were paying defense fund. That Mazen Nanikan have eaten the defense fund. That they have collected. Hey, where is the money? Where is the money? What is the money? The people who were accusing Mazen Nanikan never made contribution of one dime. And it was very, very surprising to see that when Mazen Nanikan was handling that issue in the United States, in that very meeting where he was handling, he said, if you know that you have paid for the defense fund, raise your hand. Could you believe me that in that very place, people that raised their hand was not up to 5? People that raised their hand up, who paid the defense fund in that meeting, were not up to 5. And yet, they are the people who come to attack every day, defense fund. Even in that, during the time of Mazen Nanikan, they saw he has sold the transmitter. That he claimed he took the money and he ate it. And to the greatest surprise, it is the same people who is working with Mazen Nanikan who were aware that that transmitter we saw. They were the same people who gave information to the custom in Nigeria to seize that very transmitter. Fellow Biafrans who are supposed to be working with Mazen Nanikan, they passed that information. And that transmitter was seized. At the same time, the same people were the same people who were still planning to go and buy that transmitter and sell it to someone else. The evil, the heart of men, evil. Some of us can be very, very evil. The same people who made this plan, they turn around and blame Mazen Nanikan of eating the money. Meanwhile, they are the people engineering everything against Mazen Nanikan. Until that very mystery was resolved. When Mazen Nanikan finally discovered where the transmitter was kept and who it was sold to, and he has to go down and buy it again from the person who it was being sold to. A lot has happened in this struggle. If you're not paying attention, you will not know. That is why when they bring that same strategy on Mazen Nanikan today, it doesn't hold water. The Biafran people, the legitimate Biafran people who have been following events on what has been happening, they are paying attention, and there is no amount of blackmail you throw on Mazen Nanikan that can hold water. You saw when Mazen Nanikan was talking about our administrative office in the United States. When that administrative office in the United States was gotten, Mazen Nanikan advertised it with the address. Instead of people rejoicing, some people took it upon themselves to go and verify if it was true. They went there, they saw the address, it was true. And yet, they stood boldly, went under the camera, and began to castigate it that it is fake. What they were saying is that the place is still under construction. There's a construction company there. It is not a flag of Biafra. Meanwhile, Mazen Nanikan told us that the flag he put that was inscripted gave the address, the right address. And he explained that that very flag was superimposed. He said it by himself, that that flag was superimposed. And they used that as a blackmail against Mazen Nanikan. And even when they go there, they saw that the place is under construction, just like the way Mazen Nanikan said. The place is under renovation. It was being renovated just the same way Mazen Nanikan. They said, no, he just went and took a hand that was under renovation. The renovation continues. Do you know they continue to go there to speak lie against that as a blackmail against Mazen Nanikan? Up to this time, when the place was being furnished, Mazen Nanikan himself released a video where people were bringing things to furnish that same place. Still yet, these people went back again to cover a video to see that when envy and jealousy covers your eyes, you won't even know the truth and the lie. You can't even control yourself. Matured men who claim to be intelligent, when you see them, they begin to speak grammar from morning till night. You think they know what they're saying. You don't know they have empty brain. Your being eloquent in English doesn't make you a sensible person. That you can speak good English, it doesn't make you a sensible person. Common sense is not common. There are so many intelligent people who have gone to school, but they are senseless. That is what we see. What is what we saw on those men who were doing that very blackmail. When they have seen that things were brought to furnish the place, they still went and took a video. They went to this same house, they knocked, the place was locked. People who were working there were not there then. And they say they knocked, the place was not there, nobody was in the place, that the place is locked, that all is a lie. There was no car, there was no equipment anywhere. You did not enter into the house. It wasn't open. You confirmed that the place is there, the place, nobody there. You didn't knock, and a different person, a stranger, opened door. It wasn't open. And still yet you are coming on camera to blackmail. As if that is not enough. When Chukwu will kill a man, he will make them deaf and dumb. Their envy and jealousy would still blinded them. They came back again and they saw the flag of Biafra flying high on that building. They went ahead to steal the flag. And they did that stealing on a video, covered themselves with video. That is how insane people will be. And when you see this young man making his speech and broadcast, you would think he has something upstairs. When you see him talking about humanity, speaking big grammar, you would think he has something upstairs. You don't know that he doesn't know anything. Common sense is not common. Let me tell you, you cannot acquire common sense in the classroom. You cannot acquire common sense by knowing how to speak English. You don't acquire common sense because of your old age, because even foolish people, they grow old. You do not acquire common sense because of the money you have. There are so many rich people that are foolish. Common sense is not common. It is a gift from Chukwu Okike Abiyama, which he has put in a human being, and it is led for you to utilize that common sense that he put in you, activate it, and they begin to work for you. These clowns went that place. They saw the flag of Biafra flying. They stole the flag before the whole world. A crime against Biafra itself. They took down our flag that was flying. They took down the flag and they took it away. Today, finally, the same office is still standing. It will be inaugurated on the 15th. And the Biafrans will be there in person. And I pray that every one of them will be there. I pray that shame, that same shame that allowed them to come and steal that flag, should still allow them to come there that day and return that flag. I pray they will come that day and return that flag. With that, their video, let them come and cover video the same way they covered that have been covered. Let them come back there on the 15th during the inauguration. When the will of a man pleases Chukwu Okike Abiyama, he will disgrace his enemy, and his enemy working for him, not knowing. Today, they are covered in shame. Another group bring their propaganda that the money is being contributed every time. Fundraising. Why are you raising fund? What are you doing with the fund? They call themselves integrity group. They begin to castigate Mazi Simon Ekpa that he's using the money for himself. He's using the money for himself. Mazi Simon Ekpa has made money even before he joined IPOB. If Mazi Simon Ekpa's intention was money, with the kind of personality he has in Finland, he can make any amount he wants to make. I bet you he can make as much as he wants to make, just being with the position he has and the knowledge and wisdom he has in Finland and what he has already. He doesn't need anything from you. They hit that one, it doesn't work. Then they face Madam Azoka. They said Madam Azoka is stealing money, that she must be investigated. Madam Azoka have been living very, very well, contributed enormously to the success of Biafra. Financially, she has been making huge contribution financially to the struggle, even before the kidnapping of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and after the kidnapping of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. She has been making huge financial contribution. She has her job, doing very well. Her husband is doing very well. They have made a lot for themselves. Yet these people chose to take blackmail to them. They say the fundraising, the money is being used. Where do you use it? How do you invest it? What do you invest it on? And that blackmail caught people that it will be caught. They want people they are supposed to, the ignorant ones. But today, after seeing the video that our Prime Minister released, I hope they will cover their shame. Those of you who have been asking, where is the money in the fundraising going? Those of you who have been asking, we have been raising funds. You have been raising funds. Where is the money going? After seeing that short clip, that was just a short clip that is not even up to 1 minute. That short clip, a tip of the iceberg. Wait until the Liberation Army is unveiled. You see, I tell people, every single statement you hear from Mazi Simon Ekpa, don't take it for a joke. Even when he is smiling and laughing, take serious everything he says. He didn't come to this he didn't come to this Biafra struggle to play. Some of you see him as playful. You see him with his baby face. Some of you, I could remember when they used to tell him, stop laughing. Why are you doing a program that Mazen Nanaka doesn't laugh? And I look at, when I remember those days, what people used to say on his program and compare it to now, I will just look and laugh. I remember when people will come to his broadcast, they will say, stop laughing. Mazen Nanaka is not laughing. Different kinds of funny suggestions. But today, I tell you, even when he is laughing, he is on a serious business. If you are one of those who takes him for a joke, you are risking your own life. You better take him serious. Even when he's smiling and joking, he is on a serious business. Better take him serious. You're welcome, my beloved brother. Thank you so much for joining. Ifeanyi, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Good to see you once again. Thank you so much, my beloved brother.
Yeah, I greet you, my brother Chicks.
You're welcome.
From my side.
Yeah, thank you. So we are still on the same thing, sensitizing of the Biafran people. And most importantly today, we want to focus on letting Biafra know that the coming of Biafra is unstoppable. And I believe those who didn't believe, who have been saying different kinds of things about Master Simon and accusation, every those accusations have been tied down. And the last one that was tied was the short clip that was released. Those who are asking questions, where their money is going. And when Master Simon said that, when it is time, we will impose a no-flying zone and we'll hold it, and no bird will fly over Biafra land. Some people say, what do you have? Why? How can you do it? Today they are shut down and none of them can speak anymore. And any Biafran today that after these few days of things you saw online and you are still doubting, may Chukwu come and have mercy on you. We only see you when Biafra come, if you are still alive. Thank you, my beloved brother. Thank you for joining. Go ahead and speak to Biafran people, my brother.
Yeah, my brother Chus, I greet you.
Yeah.
And good afternoon, Biafrans. From my end, good morning, good evening, depending your time zone. When anybody is doubting about the movements of Biafra, the person is a joke. Do you understand? It's only all these saboteurs that will come and tell you that nothing is happening, nothing, this and that, blah, blah, blah. I came across one video. One was ranting, saying that the video of the Biafra Liberation Army Tompolo's men.
Oh God. Laughable.
that video is Tompolo's men. So I begin to ask myself, which year Tompolo's men begin to wear use Biafran flag?
Biafra flag and uniform.
Because Tompolo's men use Biafran flag. Which day does Tompolo's men begin to wear Biafra kake? Or even have BNL on their body? See, bro, choose you see all this inflation that was impregnant, that Fulani impregnate their mother. It doesn't matter, because without challenges, my brother, you can never do anything like victory.
Yeah.
You understand? These challenges is what makes you stronger. All this attack here and there, this and that, pushing here and there, is what makes you stronger. Choose.
Exactly.
If you are doing anything in life and the opposition are not coming, in other words, you are not doing anything. But when the attack is coming left, right, and center, that is when you will know that what you are doing is making wave.
Yes.
Our leader always say that when the time comes, we will be forced to advertise Biafra. Are they not advertising the Biafra cause today?
They are advertising it.
Even in Vietnam, even in Thailand, everywhere, they are advertising it. Are they not the one who rushed to Russia to go and tell Russia people that Simon Ekpa is a fake, that is not Biafra, that he's not a prime minister of Biafra? When Russia never know what was going on. Now they're not notifying Russia what is about to happen.
Exactly.
All over the world are rejecting them. The people which they use, Niger have disappointed them. It was the ambassador of Nigeria that was the first people they chased out of their country. To tell you that they have disappointed them. Our leader say that when the time will come, we will send out your foot soldier down to our land. We will kill them. And the terrorists will take your land. The remaining one, they will go back. There will be no home to go.
Exactly.
And that is exactly what is playing now. And all the people who contributed in killing our people in 1967 to 1970, they are getting the result now. I want our people to know one thing. We are not ordinary people. We are the children of Issachar who understand the time zone, who understand what the time is saying. Don't be like the five foolish virgin who
Exactly.
said, let us go and use this one, that when the oil finish, we'll go out and buy. The hour we are now is a very peculiar time. For the hour, I just want to give Zoo government one secret. I just want to leak the one secret for them. They don't even know who Simon Ekpa is.
They don't.
Simon Ekpa is buying time. He's buying time with them. You see all this, what is it called? Sit at home. 1 week sit at home, 2 weeks sit at home. You need to buy time for what is to come. They don't know what is coming. You need to buy time to buy more weapon that the Biafra Liberation Army are going to use to sink the zoo, that they may know that Elohim is in charge of this journey.
Exactly.
Ekpa is a beggar. You would have shown all over him. Simon Ekpa is self-made before he joined the struggle. Our leader said that a poor man can never be a freedom fighter. And all these people, all of them, you see, they are beggars in their various domain. You understand? They are beggars. They don't have anything. They are jobless people. And the jobless man can never be a freedom fighter. When you have nothing doing, you can never fight for your people. Because when one opportunity comes, you grab that opportunity and say, let everybody go to hell. For you to know, Ojukwu spent his father hand-earned money because he was never a hungry man to sponsor the liberation of his people.
Absolutely.
He was not a hungry man. Nnamdi Kanu was a prince. Understand? He has everything that he needed in this life before he joined this struggle. So, the hour we are now is not the hour to waste time. The hour we are now is the hour that everybody needs to buckle up. Remain where you are standing. Don't move. Nobody should shake. Yeah. If you don't believe it, you better believe it now. I'm still with you. Just give me a minute.
Okay, my brother. Okay, my brother. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. So, fellow Biafrans that is watching any place you're watching from, you see, it has become very, very obvious and clearer than ever where we are, where we're heading, and what is going to become of the day. If you're one of those that are still doubting, I don't know why you should be doubting the formidability of Biafran people today. The Biafra of yesterday is not the Biafra of today you are seeing. In this generation, I tell you, if there is nothing you will remember, I want you to take it from me. The prayer of Mazen Nandekano in Israel has been answered fully. I said it earlier on. The prayer of Mazen Nandekano in Israel has been answered fully. If you are around today supporting the Biafra Republic of Israel, if you are around today supporting Mazen Simon Ekpa, if you are on the comment section sharing every broadcast that have to do with Biafra Republic of Israel and the freedom of Biafra, if you are genuinely supporting Biafra in any way, no matter how small it is, you are one of those that are born for this mission. If after the 2 years of kidnapping Mazen Nandekano, you are standing on the truth, if after all the distraction, propaganda, blackmail, pushing us right, left, and center, you are still standing firm, if you are still standing firm, you are part of the people that Mazen Nandekano prayed for. And thank you, Kamera, today, you have found your way. And I bet you, just like my brother said, hold your stand. Do not leave your seat. If you leave it, you won't get it again. You're welcome, my brother.
Yeah, my brother, choose. I agree to you. Yeah, our leader said he made a prayer in Jerusalem, and God told him that when the time comes, he will send men for him, and the hour has come, and that is the hour we are. You that are available for this course, do not delay. Do not move an inch. Stand strong. Nnamdi Kanu said it's better for him that he die fighting than for him to stay as a coward and die as a coward. You can't will be begging for what is yours. That belongs to you. It belongs to you. You understand? It's our land, and we can't run away because of the Fulani S-men. Whatever you know what to do, do it. If it is money, you contribute. If it is coming to share the program of our brother Chooks, to share it, share it, so that people who cannot reach him when he's when his live on live program will reach him and get the information. In which way you can support in this movement, support it. Sharing this program, you are supporting it. Liking this program, you are supporting the movement.
Exactly.
Because making the people who cannot get the notification, because Facebook, YouTube, everybody, they are fighting us left, right, and center. But we can't give up. We can't back down. Look at me. They have banned me that I cannot even come to choose program through Facebook. They notify. They know me. They ban me. For you to know how they are fighting us, I cannot use my own Facebook now to log in to come into your program. It's not possible.
Yes.
It's not possible. If I send a request, you will accept me, but they cannot send me back that you have accepted me for me to come in. For you to know how. Now, Mazinam can say these people have up to $20 billion. They can buy anything. They can bribe anybody. He said that even at that with the little resources we have, that Biafra will come. For you to know how serious Mazinam can are and how he believes on this God that we are serving. He said even if it is stick that we are going to use and go to this battle, that we are going to use that stick and go and get our freedom.
Absolutely.
That's what a man who is fighting for freedom stands for. You now, that is in the Biafra land, what do you stand for? Are you among of those that Soludo will come and give change and ask you to come and to come to main market and start doing prayer? You come out to come and do prayer. You eat today and forget your tomorrow. So my people, is the hour has come. Let all the arsenals, let all the missionaries, let all of them come out. Those people that our leader prayed for. He said there is people who were born for this struggle.
Exactly.
This is a message for you. But for those people who were not born, like people like Chike Dozem, that Soludo entered flight and come to where you are in Greece and meet you, you sold your conscience and participated in selling your leader. My brother, I don't need long sermon for me to know a betrayer.
Of course.
When I know that all of them have betrayed our leader was when our prime minister, people were bombarding him, telling him, say something. Our leader had been kidnapped since he was brought back to Nigeria. Then our PM said, I am not going to say anything. It's not on my power to say anything. We are going to for the US, the Directorate of the State, for them to release the war. Simon Ekpa give them time. Not because that he doesn't know that they are the one who sold our leader, but he just want to hear from them. Because he knew that some of them, like he said, that some was afterthought.
Exactly. Afterthought betrayal. Yeah.
Afterthought betrayal. And there's people who immediately betrayed him. And where the betrayal started. Okay, does Biafra know that Mazen Namdekan, after he surfaced in Israel, after that interview, that he flew back to Germany, that he didn't go to UK? Because he knew that if he go to UK, that his life is not safe. And Mazen Namdekan was not in a good term with his wife. Who bought the flight of Mazen Namdekan? It was Kana Kanonta. Do you understand? So our people, I want you people to be ruthless. You should be ruthless. And again, anybody telling you that Biafra Liberation Army, ESN are recruiting people, nobody's recruiting nobody. Do not fall for that. That's nonsense.
Lie from the pit of hell.
Do not fall for this. It's a lie from the pit of hell. Master Samnepa, he have made it clearly that BNL is not recruiting anybody. And I like the way our PM position himself on this struggle. Everybody can reach him. Everybody cannot reach him. You will not say, I am more close. I'm more close to Simon Ekpa. No.
Exactly.
You are not close to him. I am not close to him. I have his contact. I can call him. You have his contact. You can call him. Every other person have his contact. They can call him. But that doesn't you the power that you are more closer to him than me.
Absolutely.
That is how he have set himself. So that they cannot come to you now to say, let me bribe you, then you can get him for us. It's not possible. That he made you his personal secretary doesn't give you the power to lure him for his doom.
Never.
His personal secretary doesn't give you the power to do anything to him. And he told you, if you dare betray me, you will suffer for it.
Exactly.
You understand?
He said you won't even succeed.
You won't even succeed in betraying me.
Succeed. If you try, you will succeed. But for trying alone, you will regret it.
You will regret it. So that's what I mean. You will ask yourself, accountability group, where are they today? When what I call itself, Kelechi was in Ghana shouting, we have gotten our lawyer. We are going to sue him. There's nothing like Biafra local government in Israel, in US. At that house, nobody's living there. The dead stone said, I have contacted the owner of the house. He said that he's going to talk with me, this and that, blah, blah, blah. I say, is these people not ashamed of themselves?
At all.
Old as you are, you will become, see, it's not everybody. Old age is not wisdom.
At all.
People who are old fool. And wisdom, knowledge, you don't buy it from, you don't acquire it from school.
No, not from classroom.
It's something that God gives to you. The brain to reason. Some of you will say you are in abroad, but you are fool. Because you can't reason. Have you on your own sit down and ask yourself a question? These people that say that they are our leaders that are coming to this country where I am, are they blind? That they cannot take this thing that they see here back to our own place so that we enjoy the same thing that these people are enjoying. And these people that were in a country will come and tell us that we are more richer than them, that we are begging from them. That is where Bible says that you see a king walking on a barefoot and see a beggar riding on a horse. Is it not a shameful thing that we don't have hospital in our land? Is it not a shameful thing that you don't have good road? Is it not a shameful thing that a country that are up to 60 years, 60 something years, don't have steady electricity? If they are sick, they will fly themselves to abroad. They will go to India. Is it not a human being that fought for India to be who they are today? Why can't you fight your own people to become the same way that India are, to become the same way that America are? You go to America. I am in America. You do video. Are you not ashamed? Are you not tired? Why won't American people come to your own land to do video? I am in Nigeria and stay in Nigeria. Why are they coming to Nigeria to buy a house? Why are they not coming to Nigeria to build industries? They are running away because they know that you are finished. The hour we are now is hour to claim everything. Not once. We are not living pin. We are not living pin.
Exactly.
Everything. We are taking every land. Some people, we are going to drag them into Biafra, whether they like it or not. I'm still with you.
Thank you so much, my beloved brother. Thank you so much. I appreciate your wonderful submission. It's amazing. So, fellow Biafran that are watching, you see, there is nothing out of the blues that we are telling you. Most of the things we are telling you is just a reminder. It's just a reminder because sometimes our knowledge is somehow limited and sometimes we are so forgetful, more especially those of us who are Biafrans and blacks generally. They are very, very forgetful. Very, very forgetful. Something will happen now, the next minute they have forgotten and they moved on. And that is why you don't see progress in Africa as a whole. In Africa. And there is one thing that I want every Biafran to begin to adapt. You see this idea of not asking questions. When you ask question, they will see it as a disobedient. When you ask question, people will see it as disrespect. That is what is killing Africa. In this our generation, we must learn to ask questions. Why is this happening? Asking question is not an insult. It's not disobedient. It is not. But in Africa, they have made the youth, even in a house, you find that a child will not even question his father. Even when he knows that this thing daddy is doing is not good. But because he's a father, you will now begin to adapt to his evil, begin to cover his evil. Even when you don't want, okay, let's assume you don't want to participate. And you can't question him and ask him, why are you doing this? Because you are staying away. The same thing happened in offices. You are in office, you find out that your boss is on top and he is fraudulent and a criminal. You see him oppressing people. You cannot challenge him or question him or ask him question. Why are you doing this? Forget about the fact whether he will punish you or sack you. How many people is he going to sack? If everybody in that office begin to question him, how many people is he going to sack? When you begin to ask question, responsive question, that is when things begin to work out well. Did you see? If not that in our generation, the Biafrans begin to ask the Department of the Saboteurs question, the truth will not come out.
Yes.
If we have kept quiet and say, okay, because Mazen Nana to say, I am DOS be with me, so no need to ask them any question or whatever. The truth would have not come out. Yes. But it is because we began to ask questions, continue to ask questions. That is why you have seen that today, they can't even have a place to hide. They have gone forever.
Yes.
It is good to question authority. Even the success that Master Samanekwa is making today is because of questions.
Yeah.
Every time he come online, he will open up the stage for ask him, no matter how foolish the question is, ask.
Yeah.
Our Supreme Amazon Nanekano was doing the same thing. He gave opportunity every Friday on his program. Question and answer. It doesn't matter how stupid your question is. It doesn't matter. Ask that question. Until black people begin to adopt the issue of questioning every authority, question it. You see, sometimes you see spiritual things have a lot to do with the things within physical. In Bible, even the Bible told us, question every spirit. It said, test every spirit.
Yeah.
You don't just come and say, oh, because this man is a GO, oh, because this man is anointed, he's a pastor, he's a general overseer, he gives himself a very big title, he's a prophet. You just believe him. No. The Bible says, question, test every spirit. Every single test it before you believe. If God can give you such kind of authority to test spiritual things, how much more the physical things you can see? Even when you see that this thing is wrong, you don't want to question it. And when you question, they say it's an insult. You don't respect others. Live from the pit of hell. That is how they have held Africa captive. That is why you will see a president now, is it Togo or whatever, a president make his own son a vice.
Yeah.
And nobody is questioning it.
Yeah.
A president, you make your own son a vice. And I saw one of them where they said that this boy is so rich to the extent that in United States, he has the costliest mansion, and he was the one that bought the glove of Michael Jackson for millions of dollars.
Okay.
This boy, a vice president of Togo, one of the poorest countries in Africa, the son is the vice president. He bought the gloves of Michael Jackson for millions of dollars. My brother, tell me, what is the glove of Michael Jackson going to do for this idiot? What is that glove going to do for him? And in that same African country, people are still there supporting him. He will win. He will rig election and win and rig election, and people are not making any move. And that is why I see people who are talking about coup in Africa. I say they are mad. What you are seeing is no coup. It is a revolution. And you cannot have an effective revolution in Africa without uniform. That's the truth.
Sure.
They should continue to deceive themselves. All these Western countries. This is one of the things they used to cage us. They will speak their grammar, first language, grammar that doesn't have meaning. When they speak it in their own side, they have a different meaning. But when they speak certain grammar in Africa, it means different thing.
Yeah.
When they talk about democracy in the West, democracy in the West means government of the people, for the people, and by the people. Democracy in Africa means government of the cabal, for the colonial master, and by the colonial masters. So when you see them talking about democracy, how can you be talking about putting the government of the people and for the people by the people when you see that the whole entire 99% are supporting the government, the military government, they're supporting them? Is that not democracy?
Yeah.
That is the government of the people. That is what they want.
Yeah.
Why are you fighting it? Why are you fighting it? They will preach a different thing, and for Africa, it has a different meaning. Until every one of us wake up and begin to question every authority. Let me start from your own family. Start from your own brother, your sister, your wife. When you see her, like so you see some families, you find that your brother doesn't want to hear anything about Biafra. He is not supporting your own brother, your own father, your mother. Why don't you sit them and down and ask them, what is your reason? Why is it that when you hear about Biafra, you're not moved? Does it mean that 5 million people that have died doesn't affect you? Or does it mean that our family do not lose anybody during the Biafran war? Does it mean that you like the situation of Nigeria? Let us begin to ask questions from our own family. Then when you get to your office and you find out that your boss is fraudulent, ask that your boss, why is it that when somebody from the southeast come to apply in this job, you don't give him? Why are you reserving this job for somebody from the north, even when you know that northern man is not educated? Why are you making a northerner a boss over from somebody from the south, even when you know that the southerner is much more educated and he won't do the job? Ask that question. Let them sack you. How many people are they going to sack? Until we begin to ask questions and hold people accountable. Let me tell you, this is what you see in the West. In the West, that is one thing they do that is working for them. That is why a child can ask questions to his parents and ask anything he wants to ask. In the offices, people can ask questions when they want to ask. That is why you see somebody will take a responsibility. When something happens in an office where you are the leader, you are not the one that committed the crime, but you will resign because it affects you. Have you ever seen any boss in Nigeria resigning because of his subordinate committed offense?
Is it not Brgie Johnson that resigned?
Oh my God!
The prime minister of UK.
Exactly, resigned because he saw that he cannot be able to meet up to the demand of the people. He resigned.
He resigned honorably and go to his house.
Oh my God!
We're talking about Togo, the son of the president buying a Michael Jackson glove. Brother, Togo are not poor. Do you understand? Which people are rating them the poor country? Is it not the West?
Exactly.
The West are rating you poor people, but they are taking your mineral resources to enrich themselves, and they are calling you poor. They are not poor. What is poor in Africa is our mental reason is what is poor. Because exactly. We don't reason like human being, we reason like animal. Do you understand? Our mental reasoning is what is poor, not that we are poor. We are not poor, we are blessed. We are blessed people that God bless us with everything that anybody can imagine of.
Absolutely.
Do you understand? But our mental reasoning is very, very poor, that we cannot reason to get what we want in life. Do you understand? Oyibo man doesn't care what it costs for him to be free. If you require for every living thing on that place to die for him to be free, he will do
exactly.
That's the white man for you. But they know that you don't have any, and they now use all these religious big gods to hold us tight, to tame us more and more. Tomorrow you don't have a job. You go tomorrow you are going to hit jackpot, whereby you have nothing. That is another thing they use to hold us down.
Manipulating
people. And those people that are telling you are going to hit jackpot, you contribute more and give to them. They go and buy private jet and buy so many things using on their own. Enrich themselves, enrich their children, buy bulletproof car, and they're using bulletproof car. And you that are going there, they will give you bangle to wear. When they shoot you gun, the gun will not enter you. But they have bulletproof car. Know that I'm going, but we should be asking questions.
Exactly.
Our people learn how to ask questions. When you people learn how to ask questions, when you people learn how to voice out and learn your voice for people to hear it, my brother, we will get freedom.
Absolutely.
But when you become quiet in everything that is happening around you, you can't be free. There is nothing like freedom on this earth. Freedom is bigger than money. Freedom is bigger than anything you can acquire in this life. To be a free person, to walk freely, you are not scared of anything. Do you understand? Look at the inhuman they did to us 1967 to 1970. Is it not a white man that set himself ablaze because of what the
Thank you, my brother. Thank you, my brother.
A white man said, if we can stand and see these people being massacred like this, being mayhem like this, that is not what am I living for? Since we don't care about the life of these people that are being massacred, because the whole world was against us. Even as the whole world was against us, is against us now. Because actually they are reporting what is happening in eastern part of Nigeria. And my brother, the whole nation will rise against Nigeria. But they don't want to report it. because British are doing everything possible not to report it.
To suppress it.
They are doing everything possible to suppress it. But what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu promised them is this: that if you continue to meddle in the affair of Biafra, that beyond human recognition, and it's happening.
Sure.
It's coming. If it's not coming, it's coming. In the book of Ecclesiastes, he said there is a time to born, there is a time to grow, there is a time to die, there is a time to sow a seed, there is a time to reap that seed that you sow, there is a time to roll away stone. The time we are now is the time for Africa to be free. The whole Africa, entire Africa. That is the time we are now. If people don't read the handwriting on the wall, they should go back. My brother, even before I started listening to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from 2015, I dreamt about what is about. In fact, what I saw in my dream has not started happening in Nigeria. What is happening now is a male joke. What I saw, I was crying because that period, every day I will go down, I will be praying for Nigeria, God. Even if it is one person, one righteous man, one righteous person in Nigeria, use it and save Nigeria, please, God. I was praying every day. I will be crying. After watching that, I stopped praying for Nigeria. I say, in other words, there is no righteous man in Nigeria that God can use and save what is happening, what is about to come. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu told you there is no man of God, you think that man was joking? He was not joking. All of them are serving Mammon. Is there enough of them who is preaching? Is there enough of them who is preaching about the kingdom? They are not preaching about the kingdom anymore. What they preach now is prosperity. You are going to prosper. If you sow a seed, you get jackpot. If you don't bring money, you are nobody. Is there any of? Ask yourself a question. Is there any of all the men of God that are preaching in their pulpit and a man, a thief, a criminal that I know, the way that I know this word of God that made me to repent? That a man of God will be in the pulpit preaching the word of God. A killer will get off from his seat and be crying. Just preach, The only thing they're just doing, I don't know what they're doing now. You don't tell the people the truth. The Christ you are portraying is a truth. Bible says, say the truth and the truth will set you free. Say the truth to what is happening in Nigeria. Are they supposed to keep quiet? Who are the people? Tell me, at the word of God, who are the people confronting kings in the Bible? Is it no men of God that will go to challenge them?
Men of God, the prophets. That is one of the duty of a prophet, to rebuke the leaders when they are going wrong.
Yes. But all these ones, all of them keep quiet because all of them, they are scared of their life. This Bible that all of us persuade that we preach about said that when we die is again. But none of them want to die.
It's funny.
It's quite funny. Understand? Look at what is happening in Nigeria. Nobody cares. Nobody don't want to know. No man of God. Nobody will come out and talk about it. Look at the Kumi. You come and tell me that Tinubu is going to change Nigeria.
My brother, that is the most shocking one. I say when I saw that man begin to tow the direction of the caliphate, that's where I know that Nigeria is finished. It is this kind of thing that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu we see, and he will tell you that if you go to church, you will go to hell.
Honestly.
Because of someone like Kumuyi, a man that talks so much about righteousness.
Huh?
The same way he promoted, you remember he promoted Buhari also?
Yes.
He promoted Buhari.
Will come and tell me, and my brother Chooks, these people, you see all of them know from A to Z that Buhari is dead. You see all of them?
They know. They know.
So why will God forgive them? Where they know they refuse to say the truth. And what is the truth? Then the man who said the truth, you said kill him. Because it's not one of those you're about. My brother, at times I'll begin to shed tears. I'll begin to say, why did I come from this part of this world? But I know that God put me in that part of this world for a time like this. At least for me to voice out. At least for people, for me to voice out the way I'm voicing out today. It's not everyone that can come out and voice out the way you are voicing out, the way our PM is, the way Vam is giving them. Woto, hot, the way is giving them as well. You understand? God created us for a time like this.
That's right.
So many things that So many things has happened that's even supposed to take our life, but God spared us for a time like this. So you that are alive listening to us, God spared you for a time like this.
Exactly.
One we are running is a relay long. When you see that your brother is getting weak, you that still have more strength, take that stick from him.
Take the baton and run.
Continue and run until we get to the end. And that
Exactly.
end is Biafra.
Yes, absolutely.
That end is Biafra. We are not going back. We are not going back. This month will be very, very hot. And more, as day is breaking, the more the things that is happening will be getting hotter and hotter and hotter. So, my
See.
brother, may God bless you and may God bless our PM. May God bless all the Biafra Republic government in Ezai.
You see?
Bless our indefensible our leader, Mazenam Nekano.
You see?
May God bless our PM. May God bless our listeners,
You
all the
see?
Biafra.
You see?
I'll drop my mic here.
Thank you so much, my beloved brother. We have really done justice to this. We'll spend almost 1 hour, 30 minutes, and I'm actually ending now.
Yeah.
I'm actually rounding up. Thank you so much for that support. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much, my beloved brother. May Chukwu Okike Abiyama continue to strengthen you, continue to empower you, continue to show you favor. May Chukwu Okike Abiyama continue to guide and protect you and lead you way. So I'm actually rounding up now. You have actually made the last speech, and if you still have any word of encouragement or to round it up, if you still have something to say, you can just say it and let me close the program. If you don't have anything to say, then I'll close the program. Thank you, my beloved brother. I appreciate you.
The listeners, what I have to tell you is to share the program. Invite more people to come and listen to the word of wisdom.
Yes.
That is all I have to tell you. And you that are standing, continue to stand where you are. Don't move. Don't shake.
Yes.
Biafra is coming. You can see the wind. The last miracle on this earth is about to happen.
Yes.
It's happening. It's happening already. We are the gate of Biafra. We are the entering gates. The gate is about to be open for you to go in. So continue, hold fast. Don't give up. And God will bless you at the end. And you will see Biafra in life, not in death. May God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, my beloved brother and fellow Biafran that are watching. Any place you are watching from, I say, may Chukwu Okike Abiyama continue to guide you and protect you. Every one of you that have participated on this program today, if you are watching from Biafra land, we decree that Chukwu Okike Abiyama will build a defense around you. The angel of death will never see you. You will be alive and you will walk into Biafra alive. Any Biafran that is watching from across the world, anyone that is genuinely seeking for freedom, it doesn't matter your religion, it doesn't matter your location, it doesn't matter your tribe. As long as you are genuinely seeking for freedom on this planet Earth, you will see freedom in your lifetime. May Chukwu Okike Abiyama guide and protect our ESN, guide and protect our Liberation Army, guide and protect the BNL, guide and protect every force that is genuinely fighting for Biafra. May Chukwu come again and protect all our media warriors that are speaking on different platforms, on different places, on behalf of Biafra. May Chukwu come again and protect every one of you. May Chukwu come again and protect every member of the cabinet of Biafra Republic Government in Exile. May Chukwu come again and protect every member of Umuada. May Chukwu guide and protect our Prime Minister, Master Simon Ekpa, wherever he may be at this particular point in time. May Chukwu come and guide his feet. May Chukwu continue to send legions of angels to lead him in his going out and his coming out. He will never dash his foot against a stone. Every pit they have dug for him, they will fall into it. Every hole they have dug for him, they will be used to cover that hole. May Chukwu continue to build a defense for our Prime Minister, build a wall of fire around him, that no weapon of the enemy will come to him, both spiritual and physical. Our Prime Minister, may Chukwu increase your wisdom, your knowledge, your understanding, your revelations, may it be increased. We present our supreme leader, Mazen Nandekano, before Chukwu for divine healing, for divine strength, for divine wisdom, divine revelation. Wherever Mazen Nandekano is at this particular point in time, we pray for more revelations. Let his eye be opened and let him see that he has children, he has brothers, he has people, he has followers who are standing consistently on the foundation that he has led. May that revelation come to him so that he can have more strength and power to fight on until he joins us very soon. May Chukwu give him good health. May Chukwu continue to minister to him. Send doctors to begin to minister to him. He will never lose his life. Mazen Nanikan will grow old among us and we will celebrate him as a hero. Very soon he will get his freedom and he will join us in the land of the living. No weapon formed or fashioned against the Biafran people shall prosper. No weapon formed or fashioned against our Prime Minister, Mazen Simon Ekpa, shall prosper. No weapon formed or fashioned against our supreme leader, Mazen Nandekano, shall prosper. I appreciate everyone that have joined on the broadcast. Please, if you have time, join me again in the evening. I'll be broadcasting on Chooks for Survival page on Facebook. My broadcast on Facebook is always in the evening hours. On the evening, I broadcast in Chooks for Survival at the evening time. So if you have time, join me in the evening. I'll be broadcasting there. That's around 2:30 to 3 p.m. 2:30 to 3 p.m. Biafran time. You can join me so that we can be able to take this message across on Chooks for Survival page on Facebook. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for sharing. If you have not shared yet, please kindly share, like and share. Let the video go viral and reach to all corners of the earth. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you. Remain consistent. Remain consistent. I tell you, Biafra is here. Biafra government, peace, progress, equity. Biafra government, peace, progress, equity. Thank you so much for joining. And may Chukwu come and continue to guide and protect us and save us. Remember blessed.